All right, we got Deontay Wilder attacks interviewer mid podcasting for asking some dumb stuff. Huh. Deontay Wilder. Where do I begin? Knocking people out.
To sue me so I can show the facts.
That crash out started because the interviewer asked Deontay Wilder a question about Tyson Fury.
I wanted to move you on to Tyson Fury.
I don't want to talk about him.
No, but you're going to.
We're here about this.
No, but you're going to.
We're not going to talk about him
but
at all.
But as part
We're
of
not going to talk about him at all. Understand that?
No, fair enough.
All right, then. So let's move on. It's all about David Chisora, and that's it.
I understand that.
Some people call Simon Jordan a professional agitator. I just think he's a seasoned journalist. Him being a seasoned journalist, he was able to pivot and still ask the question about Tyson Fury and get Deontay Wilder to answer it. Now, once he asked the question about Fury, things went downhill once Wilder turned the conversation from a boxing conversation to a race conversation.
The only reason I mentioned it is because it's part of the shtick that goes with you. And I missed you first time around when you came in here 3 years ago when you were in your...
It seemed like he an agitator. He said 5 times, I don't want to talk about that man.
Pomp 4 years ago doing Bomb Squad and all that sort of stuff. And I have always wanted to have a conversation with you because you've made observations about Fury. I have my own views on Fury, and you've called him a cheat. And it leads me
the biggest in boxing.
Yeah, but it leads me to a conclusion.
Biggest in boxing. If somebody practicing, taking their stuff out of their gloves in training, what you think they're gonna do in the fight?
Yeah, but
I'll give you guys some quick context. Simon Jordan has been a Tyson Fury defender for a while now. He's been wanting to interview Deontay Wilder for years, ever since Deontay Wilder accused Tyson Fury of cheating during that match that Tyson Fury won, right? However, Simon Jordan has not been able to get Deontay Wilder to come and sit down for an interview. This is his only opportunity. So even though the subject of Tyson Fury cheating is years old, he's still trying to get out his issues with Deontay Wilder accusing Tyson Fury of cheating. Now, the entire lead up and build up to this question is essentially telling Wilder that he's crazy, he's a lunatic, he's delusional, and Tyson Fury didn't cheat, which obviously pissed off Deontay Wilder. Call me a conspiracy theorist, but I'm somebody who believes 100% that Tyson Fury cheated. Most black people think that Tyson Fury cheated, while most white folks think Tyson Fury didn't cheat. So this is kind of divided like along racial lines. But the reason why I think Tyson Fury actually cheated is because my eyes work. Like, look at this video. Like, come on, bruh.
Yeah, I had seen somebody talking about that's like every punch. It was like open. Like, what normal human can punch like that without breaking something in their wrist?
Like, gloves with padding don't move like that, bruh. Clearly, Tyson Fury did something nefarious with them gloves. That's just my perspective, okay? Well, Deontay Wilder was pretty much told that he was crazy and a lunatic for thinking that Tyson Fury cheated after watching that footage that we all watched. And he didn't take it lightly whatsoever.
That's all I got to say about that.
I want to put something to you about you, right? And Fury just happens to be the hook for it.
That's all I got to say about him.
You talked about being cheated in that fight. You talked about water being spiked. You talked about your Game of Thrones outfit being too heavy for you.
I didn't say that.
You said it was too heavy for you.
I didn't say that.
Okay, well I might be wrong on that one. You talked about the long.
Y'all took a journalist that said something because y'all, everybody wanted to come in. Oh, wow, this boom, boom, boom.
You talked about a long count, right? And then you talked about the trainers, Mark Breland not being good enough.
No, I ain't saying he wasn't good enough.
So what I'm asking you in all of this is, it sounds to me, given the character that you are, that's like a little bit flaky. You lost those fights, and those fights were lost. And you saying that someone like Fury cheated you in those fights, I think is kind of disappointing to me.
You can say
about
what you want. I know the truth. I have the facts.
Okay.
He getting mad. I mean, he literally went up against the dude. So, I mean, he was out there. You can't really speak on something you didn't feel. Were you getting punched in the face by Tyson Fury? Then you wouldn't know. See, it's that simple.
Understand that. But I got the facts of it.
No, fair enough.
I got the proof. I got the people to tell it.
And we'll look forward to seeing that. We'll look forward to seeing that.
Understand that. What I say in boxing, I mean, and it's the truth. I risk my life for you's entertainment to see.
No, absolutely.
So I ain't never lied about nothing in this business. But, you can believe what. Why is it so hard to believe a black man than a white man? Understand me?
Deontay Wilder means well, and I'm with him. Tyson Fury is a lie and a cheat from my perspective. But I don't think just because a white man don't believe that Tyson Fury lied and cheated doesn't mean that, like he's racist. Right? Wilder automatically go into the why is it so hard to believe a black man inadvertently reaffirms.
Hey, listen, no, that's That's probably the vibe he was getting from that dude.
The characters and stereotypes that he's trying to fight against, right? Like this whole thing that black folks play the race car for everything. This is an example of that, bro. He just don't believe that Tyson Fury cheated you. He watched the video, and from his perspective, he see nothing wrong with the video. I watched the video and I saw a liar and a cheater. But automatically play the race card is crazy. And when dude kind of says, yo, Wilder, this is not about race, bro, chill. That just got Wilder more amped. Wilder like took on the preacher voice and like the preachy monotone, like got more deep, and it was like, bro, like you is wilding right now, bro.
Yeah. Why is it so hard to believe a black man and a white man?
Why you don't believe it?
Why is it?
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go on.
So we
why?
go there.
First and foremost, it's got nothing to do with color.
No,
It
yes,
does.
it
No, it
does.
has. This whole country got something. This whole world got something to do with race. You think you got? You think you pan out? You think you have a? You think you done had a great life? You think your life has been like mine?
Wilder, come here, bro. Is not the place and the time. We are with you. Black folks and white folks obviously have two different experiences in America. That's indisputable. But what does that have to do with whether or not Tyson Fury's boxing glove had the patent taken out? What does that have to do with whether or not Tyson Fury cheated during this fight? No.
It's deeper than that. See, he don't understand. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think, bro. And you bring that up, it only affirms what they already think of you, which is you are a crybaby, you're a sore loser, you're somebody who can't take a L, you lost, and now you're playing the race card. They already think that of you. All you're doing is just reinforcing what they already think, and it's making you look terrible right now. Because you look like a lunatic.
Listen,
come on, you got white privilege, brother.
Oh, don't start
I ain't never had that.
Don't start my
I'm a black man with dark skin. Ain't nothing ever been given to me. I done had to kick in every opportunity that I've had.
Look, Derek likes
that's what it is.
Derek likes
y'all don't understand. Maybe y'all don't talk about this shit in this country.
Yes, we do, mate.
But when you get me in
I
here,
do.
I speak the peace. I speak the truth.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
If this is about color,
y'all got the wrong person.
Go on.
If he's about color,
y'all understand that.
How is Derek Chisora then, out of curiosity, given he's a black man, a national treasure in this country then? It's not about color. You called somebody a cheat. I asked you a question.
Oh, come on. You have a whole lot of black people around
the question.
Thank you.
Stop, bro.
You like the question. All right, I moved on.
Stop it.
I moved on.
I want to pull it back in. Derek, let me ask you a question. I want to ask you a question about fight week. Deontay, let me just get into Derek about fight week. Now, both of you are known to be dynamic in fight week. We just see the little taster of that right now.
Come on, man. Y'all can't tell, man.
So the bronze bomber, there he is.
Yeah, so
come on, man.
Come on, we can have a disagreement, can't we?
Life, as a little boy and I bet your view as a little boy is totally different than my view as a little boy. Most black people, why we so into it with each other, because we have PTSD. We done been through so much so much
you wanted to move on, right?
Come on, man. It's hard to move on when you don't know the truth, and that's when I come in and try to give you a vision, a little insight of what we go through as.
That man Deontay is not playing.
Black people, man.
I got it.
You don't get it.
Black experience in America is traumatizing. What a lot of people is perceiving right now as victim playing, as race card playing, is actually trauma. He has unresolved trauma. See, as a black man in America, when you grow up in certain environments, guilt and bad faith are assumed upon you. Like when you go into a store, they automatically assume you're in that store to steal. When you're dealing with a police officer, right? He's automatically assumed you are violent and you're up to no good and you have to prove yourself. So right now, like this particular conversation with Tyson Fury and Wilder is a microcosm of what he believes is his experience in America. So when he has to deal with what he believes is having to over-explain himself, having to over-prove that he's telling the truth in what he believes he's a victim in, right? He believes that Tyson Fury victimized him, Tyson Fury cheated him, Tyson Fury robbed him. And he feels trauma because he now has to explain, yo, I was robbed, I was cheated, has to overprove it. And him having to overprove it reminds him of his experience in America. So now he's crashing out. He's going crazy, and he's being perceived as a crazy man, as a madman, when he's just dealing with unresolved trauma of having to grow up in these environments as a black man. So I feel for him. But you got to get that resolved, bro. Like, you got to get that worked out and dealt with. You can't do this on no talk show, bro. They wasn't talking about race. They was talking about Tyson Fury's gloves being padded or not padded.
Okay.
None of y'all get it.
Where do you want me to go?
Y'all don't get it.
Got
and
it.
that's the problem. You think you get what you don't understand.
Okay.
Why is it so hard? Y'all act, man, man, let me
Okay.
I'm gonna get up out this.
This is a little chaser of what we're going to get. Both of you guys are big characters. It's going to be explosive, right? I mean, I don't even have to ask this guy because I've just got a little taster of that. But come on,
man.
both of you guys are big in the fight week. Let's pull it back into the fight. Let's talk about the fight.
It's hard to put it back. I'm from the South. You understand?
Come on, let's pull it back into the fight.
It's hard when y'all don't understand. You got
get it.
another situation. I said I didn't want to talk about the situation. Now you got me riled up.
Fair enough.
Right.
Wilder's back. You understand? I feel. You understand
I
me?
got it.
You don't mean that, man.
Okay, stop
man,
shouting at me.
Man, let me get the out of here, bro. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Talking about my peoples and all that shit. It's hard to believe a black man than a white man. The cheated. Tell him to sue me so I can show the facts early. Because when the documentary and everything, the story come out, I'm going to show everything.
Fantastic.
I'm going to get all the people that know and all the people that's in the inside. He got people that the inside of him. I don't, what? I don't about that.
I'm not a Fury
I don't about it. I said we didn't want to.
Dang, that's kind of. He probably blatantly lying. That's the first question, bro. Look, he blatantly lying, saying he not no Fury fan. As soon as he sat down in the chair. So what happened with you in that fight with Fury? And he said he didn't want to talk about it. He lying. He's a Fury fan.
Bring him up in the first place. It ain't got shit to do with him.
Fair enough.
He didn't even give him time to adjust. He didn't even give him time to say his name on camera. Just what happened with you in that Fury fight years ago?
You talking about?
Yeah, man, you, man, I'm out too.
What happened there wasn't right.
He told you don't bring it up, but you.
Come on. It's on schedule. I had to ask the question. What about Fury?
He told you.
Everyone else can ask him. Rick Reno asks him. Why can't I ask him? Derek, sit down. Come on. I'll wait for you for half an hour. Don't be a dickhead. Come on. We want.
Wilder got to take accountability, man. Like, yes, the dude asked the question about Fury in a slick way when, you know, they told him not to. But the other hosts tried on numerous occasions, multiple times, to get Wilder off the conversation. He kept saying, hey, bro, let's move past. But Wilder kept bringing it back to Fury, right? The host said, hey, okay, man, like, that's enough, man. Let's move past it. Wilder kept bringing it back. So Wilder got to take accountability for that. Now, they all came back once Wilder left. And what they're describing is apparently like Wilder off camera was even more irate. Like Wilder got out of control off camera. Like so out of control, he was really trying to like go at somebody over this conversation, right? And they kind of exposed that once they came back. Now, like Wilder homie tried to defend him, I guess, you know, blaming dude for asking the question, but you know, somebody asking you a question about them not believing, you know, like what you said, that should never lead to this. You should be able to use your words and say, hey, you don't believe me now, but just wait until my documentary comes out. I'm going to expose the truth. Let's move on. All this hoopla and nonsense, bro, it's just immature. And playing a race car makes you look even worse.
To see the bronze bomber. For whatever reason, we just saw the bronze bomber.
So basically, as you can see, I end up sitting on his chair. What Simon is not telling you is the truth, that you got him upset.
I did. Not designed to. But we saw the bronze bomber, is my point.
Yeah, and you
He said he was trying to.
were looking for that beast, and then
Not
you
really.
came out. Yeah, he came out,
I was looking for an answer to the question.
and then you came out, and you went red, and
So would you do? If someone, well, you
Mate,
maybe not.
and
you,
then I heard you fight a little bit.
Wait. Just quickly,
Right.
Derek, just quickly. Before we wrap this up, you went upstairs to see Deontay afterwards, and I hear he was getting even worse up there. Did he calm down at all?
But you have to understand, listen, you see, black guys who grew up in London, yeah, let me finish.
got it,
Yeah?
Derek, but let's not make it all about.
No, let me finish.
This is about race.
Let me finish. He grew up in Alabama.
Derek, I understand there's challenges in that country, but no one talked about race. He did. Let's just go on with the finishing off this. Listen, I think it's a great fight.
Deontay Wilder really embarrassed himself. You should see how the other talk shows was talking about him after this incident. They were talking about him as if bro was like mentally ill and shouldn't even be allowed to box. And I think that conversation about him being mentally ill stemmed from earlier in that same podcast where he crashed out. He was talking about how he's on ayahuasca, and ayahuasca has kind of helped him become happy again. How it has tamed his other like alter ego, which is like the Bronx Bomber. and that alter ego gets tamed and contained when he takes ayahuasca.
I'm low-key ready to end this. It's kind of a lot of yapping at this point.
Bro was talking like he got like split personalities, bro. Like he's dealing with like a multi-personality disorder, and ayahuasca is curing it. Bro, if you got multiple personalities, ayahuasca ain't curing it, bro. Go seek professional help. But him even bringing up the ayahuasca thing or confirming it when he was brought it up by Simon, this just made him look even more crazy.
And sails off into the sunset. Talk to me about your alter ego. Talk to me about the Bronze Bomber, this character. Talk to me about ayahuasca, because you going on this little journey. I remember watching an episode of The Sopranos when James Gandolfini goes into the desert and takes some peyote and comes back with a whole new world view. DMT, which is a component part of ayahuasca, is one of those things that takes a personality, strips it back, removes its ego, and turns it into a completely different person. You said on the discussion with Rick Reno, going into the fights that you had with Joseph Parker, and it was after the Zhili Zhang, you realized that you weren't together, your mind wasn't right, your mind was gone. I would have thought, with all due respect, you might have realized that in the Joseph Parker fight, but notwithstanding it, you got to that epiphany after the Zhili Zhang fight. How can you, after taking that experience, and I know people that have done this, right, and I know what it's done for them, and to some extent to them. If you pare back the ego of a fighter, it's a component part of you guys. It's what makes you so unique. Can you get back to what was this wrecking machine? This.
That's all I needed to hear. So he wanted to see that demon.
No, I don't like to use the word killing machine because I think it's thrown around too easily. Is that gone now, or are you going to get it? Can it come back?
I mean, it's in me. It's in me and on me. You know, during the time, you know, even with the Joseph Parker thing, you know, me and Joseph were good friends as well. We've talked many times, and I don't have to tell him nothing. He'll tell you yourself that wasn't you. We've talked in New York about it.
But that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah, for
but
sure.
That's directly must be correlated to this Zen-like navel-gazing experience you went on to for whatever reason you did it, and probably to do with your personal life.
But it has nothing to do with ayahuasca. That's the thing about it. It has nothing to do with ayahuasca. Ayahuasca didn't take me out of my zone of thing. You know, ayahuasca actually made me feel better.
There's nothing wrong with taking ayahuasca, but to admit taking at a point bringing up absolutely cooked.
Anyway, we're going to be ending it there. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, comment, and we out.